Hi guys. I wanted to make crack slaw for the really longest time, so I decided today that after I got my cast iron frying pan fresh off Amazon, that I would make some crack slaw. What do you think? Now, ideally, you would make this with ground beef or some sort of ground meat like that, ground chopped up meat. But I decided, because when I thought it was made with bacon, but it's not. But I'm gonna make it with bacon because I love bacon. So this is the Smithfield. It was on sale. I don't get it for any reason. No carbs in this. Absolutely no carbs, no sugar, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up to a medium-high heat. Let's leave that. In the meantime, I want these to be bite-sized pieces. The recipe that I'm sort of following for this is Cooking Keto with Kristie. She has a creamy crack slaw also, but I'm not gonna do the cream because I am trying to keep this as dairy-free as possible. So I've never used cast iron before. Everybody raves about it. I don't quite understand it. But like many things that I do now in my life, I just read something and just do it. I do whatever the internet says I have to do. Okay, that's as much cutting of that as I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I should be scraping the bottom of a cast iron pan. I mean, they said to wash it with a light detergent, meaning like dish detergent, and to dry it, so I did. Use a nice soft cloth on it. I don't know. I heard really good things about cast iron, and I've been needing new frying pans. I got this on Amazon for like $40 for all of this. Well, for all of this. It actually comes with two other ones. So this is the largest. I got a medium and a small. I don't know what I would use a small cast iron frying pan for. If you guys use cast iron for everything, let me know. I should probably look these things up before I say anything. I am just going to turn this up because it is, I wouldn't consider this a large frying pan. This is more like a medium frying pan. So I'm going to turn up the heat to about medium-high and let this cook down. I'm just going to chop up 2 stalks of celery. The only reason I'm doing this is because I made a stew and I had leftover celery. I'm a huge fan of using what you have in the fridge or in the pantry to get shit done. See, right? You guys can see about the size. Yeah, you can see about the size. Can you see about the size? I'm excited. I've never had this before, but it's something that I believe is good because they wouldn't call it crack slaw for no apparent reason. You know, crack is a very serious thing, ladies and gentlemen. Bacon's cooking up really nice. Starting to change color a little bit. I'm going to turn it down slightly because it is boiling crazy and I hate bacon grease splattering all over the place. Okay, so I got my celery done. These are all my spices. I'll go over that when I'm putting them in. Chopped garlic. Okay, so while this still has sort of a pale color to them, I'm going to remove them. So, if you thought I wasn't going to have some bacon. Alright, a little bacon grease again. It is actually really high, but that's okay. 65 grams of celery, just because it's going to add a little bit of a flavor. Cooking Keto with Kristie uses this, and I don't remember how much of it she used. I think it's a tablespoon. I think she actually used the whole tablespoon. And a tablespoon is 6 carbs, and it's most of it's sugar. I think a tablespoon might not be, I think it might be too much. I'm going to start with a teaspoon and see how it tastes. Because there are 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. So if it's 6, it would be 2. So I'd be adding 2 carbs. quite a bit of it. Quite a bit of it. I don't think I'm going to use the other bag. Nah, it's going to cook down good. Alright. I'm not going to mess with this. I'm going to sort of just leave this to wilt down on its own. I highly doubt I'm going to have to constantly be stirring this. I've cooked down vegetables before. It takes a little bit of time. Once it does cook down, I'm going to add these spices, and I'm probably going to add back the bacon just so that I can taste everything as a complete meal. So, see you when that happens. Okay, so this is starting to cook down. I'm liking the color on it. It looks almost like when you reduce onions. It's got like that nice glassy consistency to the cabbage. I can see the celery has been distributed. Looks good. Okay. I am gonna let it cook down more, but I'm gonna start adding the ingredients. That tastes really good already. There's no salt, no seasoning. Alright. This is how I add salt. I add salt to my preference. Back like, oh, that's a lot of salt. I don't care what you have to say. Alright. Oh, my electric bell's ready. I love that they text me. I'm thinking it's a wonderful friend and it's the electric company. Yes, I do this. I don't care. I'm eating this. Teaspoon of dry chopped garlic. Teaspoon of dry chopped onion. I am told that I overspice things. About a teaspoon of chili flakes, fresh red pepper, excuse me. This is bone broth, chicken bone broth. I'm just gonna add a little bit in. Turn up the heat slightly. A shake or two of turmeric, just for color. Quarter teaspoon of paprika. I don't know if this is per the Cooking Keto with Kristie recipe, but this is what I cook with on a regular basis. These are my favorite spices. I don't usually use a lot of crushed red pepper though. That's something new. I don't use a lot of cumin either. I think I might just do a dash of cumin. There we go. This cumin has great flavor. It's one of my favorites, but it's it overwhelms. With aminos, let's do about a tablespoon of it. I actually think I have to, as per Kristie's recipe, put some sesame seed oil, which I love, and I do believe it adds a lot of flavor. It smells very spicy. I'm gonna throw in bacon. Look at all that grease. I hope Daddy likes this. That's what I always think. I don't want to make any of my big meals, because I make meals for myself, but then I make big meals for me and my father. I never make the big meals like this for just me. I have to be conscious of over spicing. I have to be conscious of not adding cream sauces, which works out for me because I'm dairy free now. He won't eat cream sauce, Alfredo. He won't even eat really macaroni and cheese. He doesn't like cheese sauces or cream sauces. So Cooking Keto with Kristie has a creamy version. I think of this, it might be slightly different, but I would make that for myself. Okay, that looks great. Oh man. I was gonna put some sausage in here too, because I didn't get the ground beef, but this looks great. Really spicy. This is when I start to freak out. It's not too spicy for me. Just might be too spicy for him. Maybe the chili flakes I added. I mean the pepper flake. I'm gonna add a little bit more bone broth. I made that yesterday from a store-bought chicken. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been eating the chicken the first day when it's hot, saving all the bones. If I don't eat it within the first 2 days completely, which I usually don't, I make chicken salad with the rest of the meat, and then I stick the gelatin that comes off of the bottom, the bones, some of the leftover gristle and fat and skin, and I stick it in my crock pot. And I'm going to do a 2 teaspoon of sesame oil, but I can't taste it. And I really like this sesame oil. It's just toasted sesame oil. 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. I'm a big fan of ginger now. I might make a lemon ginger cake or something soon. I really like the flavors together. I actually thought it was spiced funny until I added the ginger. Kristie also added liquid, she uses sucralose. I don't use sucralose. The stevia clear drops. This is from Sweetleaf. I ripped the top off. Let's do that. Do a squeeze of that. And then I'm going to add the last ingredient, I believe. The last ingredient, which would be the roasted red chili paste that Kristie suggests. Let's see. Did I just add? Oh, sweetener. That is... It doesn't even taste too spicy anymore. Well, not to me. Let's see what this chili tastes like. Let's try 1 teaspoon. Anything smaller? A 1/4 teaspoon. Let's do 1/4 teaspoon. It's a paste. Is that what it says on the outside? It does. So I see that paste. I see it. Hopefully it'll incorporate itself. I can smell that ginger. The cabbage is really cooked down. I'm gonna shut it off. Because I like a crunch in my cabbage. I don't want this to be too... It's gonna be really soggy, but not soggy. It's gonna be soft. I like that. I would add less. If you don't like spice, don't add crushed red pepper flakes. That really... I like that. Kristie's recipe calls for sriracha also, and I don't have any sriracha left. My sriracha went bad. I think it looks good. What do you guys think? What do you think? I think that looks great. I sort of pulled myself out from the end of that cliff of either making it too spicy, but I think the sweetness really brings it back. Keeps it nice. Keeps it right before falling off the edge of too spicy. That's excellent. That is excellent. That is really good. That is really, really good. I could do without the bacon. I probably could do without the beef too, because all of the ingredients in that cabbage just taste fantastic. I mean, if you're a vegetarian keto, you can do that with sesame oil, the toasted sesame oil that I used. That gives it enough flavor. But yeah, that's fantastic, and that really didn't take that long to make. It took about an hour, and everything was already prepped, and everything was already pretty much chopped besides the celery, but celery was optional. But yeah, I would not do the pepper flakes. They really made it spicy. I would not put the cumin in. I will post the link to the YouTube video for Cooking Keto with Kristie's crack slaw, because this is like the bastardized version of hers. And it really worked out well. And I winged it. I didn't write down any of the ingredients, and it came out fantastic. If you want to see more cooking videos, let me know.